Let's go back to our guest line. As promised, we bring on the assistant coach of Boeheim's Army, our good friend Eric Devendorf, joining us now. And, Devo, I'm a little upset in that if you did not take this gig, you and I would be doing the game tomorrow. Instead, I'm stuck with Paulie as my color commentator, and he informed me today he has never done this before. So thanks a lot for ditching me for Boeheim's Army.
Well, you know what? It couldn't be a better guy to do it with than Paulie. Then if it's not me, then the next guy in line is going to be Paulie. And Paulie, I would say Caribbean too.
All right. You got any tips for me on, now that you're a professional broadcaster on, doing the commentary of a game, you got any tips for me?
Yeah, stay focused on the game so you know what you're talking about.
Stay focused. I've asked him all week, you doing your prep work? Yeah, Steve.
I'm easily distracted.
Yes, this is true. All right, well, in all seriousness, how did this opportunity come about for you, Eric, and why did you jump at it?
Well, I've been a part of it since the beginning. I think I played for 7 years. I've been a part of it for about 9, so this is the 12th year, and Sean Belby reached out to me in the middle of the summer, a few months back, and he asked me did I want to be a part of it, and it was kind of a no-brainer. I knew some of the guys that were going to be playing, and me and Belby were going back and forth, just kind of talking about guys for a while now. So, the TBT is great. It's always fun to play it. It was fun to play in it. Now it's fun to coach in it, so I'm looking forward to it.
I would imagine that you're a valuable member of this staff, more so, Alan Griffin, this is his first year coaching this particular team. And with your experience in this tournament and the Elam ending and, everything that goes into this, what kind of advice do you have for him from a coaching perspective in terms of how to approach this tournament?
So, I don't really have to say too much to him. He's obviously assistant coach at Syracuse, and he knows what he's doing, and everybody's pros. All these are grown men. It's a little bit different, obviously, than college, so you can give them a little bit more freedom. And he put in some sets where just, lets them play in space and make decisions. So, I really didn't have to say much to him. He's going to do a great job, and I'm just trying to come in and motivate these guys to play hard, play together, and it'd be great to get a championship as a coach.
You said that, you had some conversations with Sean Belby about certain players and the makeup of the team and the makeup of the roster. Can you speak to, the strengths of this roster now that you see it in its totality? 12 guys with a couple of late additions here. Charles Pride coming aboard, Jamil Wilson coming aboard here within the last week. Give us, a scouting report on this team as a whole from where you sit.
Yeah, well, super athletic, versatile. The type of basketball that's being played now can get up and down, play fast. We got shooters, playmakers, guys inside. We got Chris McCullough, obviously, who is just a unbelievable talent who can go inside and out from the forward position. Jimmy's better, and all these other guys, Elijah, and these guys can make plays. Buddy coming in shooting. We got every area really covered. It's just playing hard, playing together, and we know in this tournament it's going to be ups and downs. Everybody can play, so we just got to stay together, play hard, and continue to play through those adversities.
We've had multiple guests on from this tournament, and you've played in it. Now you're coaching in it. How hard is it to get the chemistry straight with your team, and how long does it usually take?
Well, look, you got to know, these guys are pros. They're playing overseas, so it's a new team every single year. So, they're kind of used to adapting to that. They're coming in and, just trying to add value and have an impact for the team. I don't think it's much of a big deal as maybe it would be in college, trying to figure that out. But, these guys are pros. They've been doing it in Europe. They've been doing it in the G League every year. So I don't think it's really that much of a factor.
Now, with that being said, you're right. They're used to playing with new guys every year. The fact that there are 6 SU alums on this team, Charles Pride's a Syracuse native, so that's 7. The fact that these guys are all familiar with each other and know each other, even if they didn't necessarily play together, I would imagine that helps with team chemistry right off the bat. Do you guys feel like that gives you a little bit of an edge going into this tournament, the fact that there is that brotherhood, that common bond between more than half your team?
Absolutely, and Elijah and Jacob, they played together in the G League, I believe, so all these guys are familiar with each other. If they didn't play with each other, they know each other. Having the Syracuse guys come from the same system, So they're just familiar with each other's play, and I think the biggest part is everybody's a great guy. It's a great team, great attitudes. So when that happens, I think it's even better, and you play more together.
We had Griff on the show yesterday, and I asked him about preparing for this first opponent. As coaches, how do you go about getting ready for an opponent that, there's no game film? I mean, there's game film on individual guys. How much do you, I guess, study up on personnel, and how much of it is it just worrying about, your own team and your own players?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think if we play good and play how we're supposed to play, we could take care of business. But so for me, it's different. I'm calling the first two games before we play, so I had to do like my scout report on the whole region and really try to be familiar with all the regions. So I guess I got a little head start on that, and I was familiar with some of the guys. But we have a couple of managers who are doing scout reports and just giving guys familiarity with who they're playing against, shooter, driver, defender, whatever it may be.
What does it take to win this tournament? I mean, you obviously have, you've done it. You've lived it. 6 games in the course of whatever it is, 3 weeks. What does it take to thrive in this tournament?
I was telling guys this morning, you got to be gritty. It's a gritty tournament. You got to get on the floor. You got to be willing to put your body on the line. And two things that really, when we won it in 2021, defense and rebounding. You think about all the scorers we had on the team. DJ Kennedy, he was one of the top scorers in TBT history. I think he averaged like 5 points. It was guys just each game, everyone kind of stepped up and had an impact. And then obviously we had a guy in Tyrese Rice who we give the ball to at the end, and he could just make a play. So defense, rebounding, and then having a guy to go to, when everything breaks down.
Chris McCullough. Go ahead. Sorry about that, Eric. I was saying Chris McCullough told us the other day that there was a scrimmage planned between Boeheim's Army and the current SU men's squad. Has that scrimmage happened yet? And if so, I mean, what stands out to you about this current Q squad that Adrian Autry's got going into next season?
Yeah, so we usually do it every year, but we didn't. We just had practice yesterday. The guys weren't there from the team, so I'm thinking tonight. We're going to go get up and down a little bit against them, but we'll see.
Okay. Have you been around this current team at all? Have you seen any of the newcomers in action, Sadiq White or Kyan Anthony? Or did you have a feel for what Syracuse is going to look like this season?
So I haven't saw these guys live yet, but, just from knowing how they play and knowing the versatility, athleticism, I think they're going to be way better defensively. I think he has a team of guys who can play how he wants to play it, and that's fast, getting up and down, transition, shooters. It's definitely going to be a step up from last season, and I'm definitely wishing them the best, and I think Rez did a great job and staff putting those guys together.
You called a bunch of ACC games. Talk about the improvement they'll be getting at the point guard position in Nate George.
Oh, I love Nate George. I did like 4 Georgia Tech games last year. In every single game, it seemed like he played a little bit better. But he's a big guard, big point guard, makes decisions. Probably one of the best passers obviously in the ACC, but in the country as well. A great decision maker. He shot it better as the year went forward, and he's a competitor. Like he's getting on the floor, he's competing, he's a leader. So a big upgrade, obviously, in that position, and probably the most important position on the court.
And Eric, just to kind of circle back to Boeheim's Army here before we let you go, I think we have to mention the home court advantage, right? And Orange Nation that has come out time and time again when this TBT tournament has made a stop in Syracuse. How much does that fan support help you guys in a game like this, in a venue like this?
Oh, it's huge, and so we got home court all the way how it's set up right now, all the way until the championship game. So if we play either Louisville or Kentucky, then we got to go travel there for the championship game. But every other game, we have home court advantage. So all the way up to the Final Four, it looks like we'll be here in LCC if we continue to win.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And that certainly helps. Every little bit helps. Listen, Devo, we'll let you get back to work. Thanks so much for coming on. We look forward to seeing you over there tomorrow, and best of luck as this thing gets started.
Absolutely. Paulie, good luck, man. You're going to kill it.
Thank you, sir. I have faith in you, too.
I'm glad you have
You're gonna win the
confidence in him.
tournament.
I'm not sure I have confidence in Eric, but good luck to you as well. Our good friend Eric Devendorf joining us here on the show. And with that, we will open the phone lines back up. There's still time to take a phone call if you'd like to check in at 315-437-7644.